About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves.
And now, please welcome.
First pitch coming your way next. And going for Atlanta, Carlos Carrasco. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Wood wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. Still two challenges left for them.
First pitch, 4-10.
The other way, takes it in for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's to third. Riley tosses across to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
Let's go, Carlos. Ball one.
Mead in his second season, 25 years old, and he's a native of Australia. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. There's a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Two down, nobody on. Rolled over to third. Riley sends it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Mauricio Dubon. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-2.
That's ball two.
That one to first, and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Matt Olson, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. To the batter now, Ozzie Albies. That misses. Ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball two. And that one is inside. Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Top of the second, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch misses.
Hey.
Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Double play ball to second. Over to Kim. One. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Jacob Young.
So up next, Jacob Young.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get.
Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Close but called a ball. Ball 3. Drew Millis in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. That one finds the zone. Full count now. Hit hard, base hit. Lyle headed for the plate. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Stepping in, Drew Millis.
No, inside.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris under it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II.
Ball. Nope.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. The kick, the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Austin Riley. And that is out of play. The 0-1.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's Dominic Smith. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball in.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Ha-Sung Kim, next up for the Braves.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up, and then smoke it.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Sandy Leon. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Truist Park, top half of the third inning, Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. That's through there for a strike. Here's your 1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Washington, right fielder James Wood.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Popped up. Carrasco. 2 away now.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Up next
he did
for
such a nice
Washington,
job of pulling his
third
hands
baseman
tight to the
Curtis
body and
Mead.
just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now a chance for Curtis Mead. That one the other way, and it stays fair. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
He really shot
next
that one
for
down the right
Washington,
field line and
shortstop,
somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
That one fouled off. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Dubon in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's two down.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's Matt Olson. Struck out swinging his first time.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Now the 0-1. And that one almost hit him. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 2-1. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Start of the fourth, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to third. Long throw to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Pitch in the dirt. And that is ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
The Braves leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. On the corner for a strike. And it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Check swing. He held up. 3 balls and a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. Jacob Young getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's the third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1.
Ball one. Inside, ball two.
Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Next offering misses down and away. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Millis in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Young, the runner at first with two gone. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. In the air, right field. Acuna under it. And that is that. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Braves 2 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Bottom four, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's smacked on a line to center. Young makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One pitch and one out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now here is Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Harris, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So here's Riley now. Doubled his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman,
Dom Smith stands in. Flied to right his first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Outside, that's a ball.
little roller up along first. And that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one inside. And the count is filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out towards left center. Lyle under it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, James Wood cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2 outside.
Oh, that's out.
And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, third baseman Curtis Mead.
And now it's going to be Curtis Mead. 1 for 2. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Washington.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Brad Lord.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Sandy Leon. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Comes the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
For the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Orlando Ribalta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder,
Mauricio Dubon digs in now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here is Matt Olson. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
Go ahead, run on base. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. There's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The changeup missing. Ball one.
That's ball two.
Now one missed. Michael Harris the second would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
In the air, left field. Lyle gets there. He's under it. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Didier Fuentes.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez up and loosening in the pen. Lee, the lefty, warming up as well. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Smith takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
Now it's the DH, Dylan Cruz. This one in the air, right field. Acuna after it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle now at the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Wood should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dominic Smith next up for the Braves. Runner takes off. That's ripped into the outfield. Young, long run, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Go-ahead run on base. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. Down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Score remains 2-2. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Ball one. Ball two.
Fuentes, only 20 years old, and he's a native of Colombia.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one lifted to left. Dubon has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for Washington, catcher Drew Millis.
So up next, Drew Millis.
Ball, that's too high. Ball, that's in.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Nasim Nunez. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
1-2 here. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Up the middle. The flip. Wow, he got him. What a play.
Clearly, he never had a chance at a double play. Kind of took a risk going to second, but fortunately, he got rid of it perfectly to get it there in time and get that lead runner.
Go-ahead run on base. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Now a quick throw to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 2.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Orlando Revolta. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sandy Leon.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball, that's down.
Base knock right field. He's in there.
Up next for the Braves.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Acuna now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a base hit. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Inside, just missed. Corner for a strike. The Braves with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the seventh. This one in the air center field. And there's one away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two on, one out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Matt Olson blasts one out. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 5-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. doubt in my mind. Just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole. And talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Orlando Ribalta will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
On the pitch now for the Nationals, Richard Lovelady.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Flying to the right center field. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Gus Varland, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Ozzie flying around third. Relay throw home, and he's out.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the dish. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
First and second, 2 outs. Dominic Smith next up for the Braves. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one drilled left field, and that will end the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 5-2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood.
Nope.
Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia, 1 for 3.
0-1.
That misses. And the count now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And a 2-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Right through there for a strike. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Battling here as he fouls it away. There's a line drive to left field. Duvall takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Smith. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
That's a ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Braves.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Sandy Leon next up for the Braves. Over to first, and he's saved. A switch hitter batting right. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Up next for the Braves.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. What a stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with the runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Dubon at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. Got him looking. And that is that. Braves strand one, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Back now,
Braves.
and on the mound, the
Number
closer,
22.
Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a foul ball.
Inside, ball one. Ball.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. In the air to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Up next for Washington, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that one is downstairs. And the count now even up. Next offering down in the dirt. This one in the air right field. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. There comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. That's in for a strike. Young wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tying run at the plate.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. And that one off the outside edge.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Nationals, catcher, Drew Miller.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Millis. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And ball 1.
Inside.
Two on, 1 out. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fastball for a strike. And that's down and away. Nasim Nunez in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
So now 3-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jose Tena. He represents the go-ahead run. That's in there. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.